But after the week the world had, I'm ready for some joyous normal. Are y'all ready for some normal? I'm ready for some normal. Yeah. So I would love to introduce you to my amazing co-host here, Donna.
Hello, everyone. I'm Donna McTee. It's so wonderful to be here today. Is everybody comfortable? I have to tell you, I got a brand new gaming chair for Christmas, and it is the most awesome thing. I never want to get out of it. I've slept in it a bunch of nights already. It's made for sleeping. Oh my gosh, it's amazing. But I'm here to host another in our third year delivering you the news from around the AltSpace VR community. And I think we're ready for some normal, whatever that means, and to focus on what is important, being together and united in VR. So before we get started, I want to ask you something. Can you guys see the screen? Hang on. Are you seeing Mark's news and updates logo on the screen? Give me emojis. Does everybody see it? Did everybody hear the video as per normal, you guys? That's such great news. Thank you. Okay, so now let's bring you up to date on the news and updates from AltSpace VR. And we're going to start with the news. A minor update was released this week that was summarized as bug fixes. With release after release of new features and functions, love that they held a Bug Squash Festival to start out the new year, and we are the beneficiaries. You guys, that deserves some love for AltSpace. The latest version number is 4.0.98, if anyone is accounting. I'm going to see if I can. Laurel, are you there? I'm just going to say that, as mentioned last week, there are now 2 official media tools for world builders and event hosts for presenting multimedia. The new web projector and the MMC, the multimedia console, which displays videos and images. Okay, as of January 1, the multimedia console will no longer host the YouTube videos due to what AltSpace VR has called service compliance incapabilities. Incompatibilities. Oh, you guys, I can't read very well. Incompatibilities. Allspice VR developers are working to add other video media like Vimeo to the list of compatible services. We're on D, and we expect news on that soon. Cue up Laurel.
Yay! I'm back. All right. We're having all kinds of technical joy today. All right. So in the meantime, you have two choices for video players. The new web projector, which allows you to stream from your desktop browser on a dedicated tab in Edge directly into AltSpace VR. This requires working with your computer in front of you to control what appears in your browser tab. Anything that'll load in your browser tab will be streamed through AltSpace VR, including audio.
Now, Benji, a world builder and active community member here, created an MRE, stands for Mixed Reality Extension, that hosts video. To add the MRE to your world or event, go to the World Editor Basics SDK apps, click on that, and add the following links on the screens. We've put this information in our News and Updates Discord, so don't worry about remembering it. And it is mentioned repeatedly in the AltSpace VR Discord as well. A quick search for Ben VR will turn it, show up in results.
And we did forget to put it up on the screen, but it is in our Discord. Just join us in there. It'll be there. All right. Event hosts. Remember that there is now a feature that allows you to make fast duplicates of your regular repeating events with a new repeat event button. You may repeat events daily, weekly, every 2 weeks, or every month at the same time, day, a week. It just makes the process so much easier to not have to do that over and over and over again. The events are stored in Droust, just waiting you to update those titles and all the descriptions.
Now, we also want to remind you that the event descriptions are limited to 2,500 characters. If you choose to use the main event feature, it will test the event data and world, including the character count of the description, and notify you if it exceeds the count.
Now, have you all been playing with the new event rating system? Event hosts may now encourage participants to vote on their experience with a 1-to-5 scoring system during the event. After the event hosts will see that average rating in the new metrics section at the bottom of the host tools column. Now, the button to rate an event is found on the info section of any of the live event, like right now, and the user must be present, like right now, in the live event, and allowed only one rating opportunity per event.
And just to keep in mind that if you're an event host, I've been asked this a bunch of times already, that you are not able to see how many people rated you. Okay, so you get a rating of 3, 4, 5, but no, you don't know how many people rated you. Okay, so just in case that's a question you have. Now,
so if one person loves you, it's good enough.
We've been reporting on Facebook Oculus and their decision to require a Facebook account to register and use their Oculus device. All new accounts will be forced to register with Facebook, and current users have until January 1st of 2023 to agree to switch to a Facebook login. We'll continue to update you on the protests and the lawsuits challenging this decision, but wanted to mention again the cool multi-user accounts and app sharing Facebook announced last week.
Multi-user accounts and app sharing between accounts are coming to Oculus Quest headsets in February. Yes! Quest users will be able to share apps and purchases with a registered secondary account on the same device, allowing multiple users to progress through the to progress through their games and experiences with their own saved progress. Both accounts require a Facebook login, but allows multiple users on one headset. So check with the Oculus store for updated information on this great joy.
Now, as we shift to world building, I want to let you know we hinted at this fantastic news last week, and here we are with a full report on the new community member built AltSpace VR Unity Uploader. Our beloved, very own, ancient, I won't say, grew impatient with the challenges of the AltSpace VR Unity uploader and spent a couple of weeks working nights and weekends to create his own very more efficient version that allows you to upload all 3 versions of your Unity templates and kits to AltSpace VR fast and efficiently.
And we've posted a link to this in our News and Updates Discord, and here are the highlights. Currently, the AltSpace VR Unity uploader requires you to upload each package, Windows, Mac, Android, individually to prevent errors. I won't say his new uploader does the upload automatically in sequence, make it faster and more efficient.
Now, instead of fixing the code, he rewrote it from the ground up, removing the legacy code that was bogging it down. In addition to a nicely designed menu, he's added a variety of functions and features much needed, including the normalize options for kit objects to reset the position, rotation, and scale values of the objects before they're converted. Resolving odd rotation and scaling issues when adding the object in world with the world editor.
Now, the fixed environment lighting feature, you're going to love this, attempts to set a reasonable default for your lighting based on the project settings, but it falls short when it tries to cope with, the skybox lighting settings and things, so it falls back to a uniform gray. You can modify the uniform color for environmental lighting right within there. I love this. Or use a gradient, but this feature helps to ensure that you're at least off to a fairly decent start.
Now, it also automatically sets the lighting to layer 15 for the avatars, offers better processing of colliders when assembling kit objects, and offers better control of kit objects for position and rotation. For the coders and programmers among us, you'll love this. It does not use Windows binaries. Am I saying that right? Which means build and upload will work on the Mac OS without issues.
Now, the new uploader also eliminates the need to use external browsers for the creation of these kit objects and templates on the AltSpace VR website, as it's handled by the uploader, again, making this so much more efficient and faster. You get to bypass a lot of the crazy. So if you've hung out in the World Building Discord channels, and you've likely talked to I Won't Say, he's been monitoring the concerns and helping new and experienced world builders for several years, and he put that experience and that expertise right into this new uploader.
Now, the uploader is on GitHub, and he's setting the licensing to permit others to do modifications and redistribute them, something not found in the original uploader. And this is a gift to the community of open source loving coders and programmers. Yes, hearts all around. So please check it out. We've shared the link in our News and Updates Discord, and it is also featured on the AltSpace VR World Building Discord channels. We're eager for this to be embraced and considered for inclusion in the official AltSpace VR tools. So a huge thanks to Agent I Won't Say for stepping up and again pushing the limits of what's possible here and doing something that benefits the entire community so much. If you want more information, make sure to check with him after the show. If you just want to say thank you, make sure to check with him after the show.
Thank you. Wow. World building improvements from AltSpace VR's development team continue, with word that development and support is continuing for Mac 2D users. So it's really important. We keep reminding you that world builders update all of their kits and their templates, especially shared versions, to ensure they are ready for all 3 version packages in AltSpace. Again, it's Windows, Mac, and Android. And, a shared experience for users on all devices just benefits us all. So we're all seeing the same stuff. Just love it.
Now, are you ready? There's more exciting news for world builders and kit designers. I couldn't believe this when I heard this a few weeks ago, and it's just amazing. Gravity Sketch is an awesome app, right? Has announced that as of January 25th, and that, can you believe this week is January 25th? Monday is January 25th. That blows my mind. So Gravity Sketch is going to be free a free app as of January 25th. So the 3D design platform is used by individuals or collaborative teams for designing 3D objects and exporting them for use on platforms, including AltSpace VR.
Yeah. The free version of Gravity Sketch will contain all of the creation tools that are in the current version, available in the App Store for Quest, Rift, and Steam. They're adding IGES and the FBX export options, previously available only to the business users. And the free version will be called the core version, and users will have access to an individual landing pad account to access their files through a browser outside of the software.
Now, their new business accounts are paid and adds training and support for business customers, in addition to a larger secure landing pad account to centralize files and content management for real-time collaboration. Many world builders and educators are using Gravity Sketch for their design projects and classes, so this is very exciting. Check it out. We'd love to hear your feedback on using Gravity Sketch for AltSpace VR.
Mm-hmm. Now, world building is one of the great creative experiences that we have here in AltSpace VR. Everyone who creates an account in AltSpace is given a world to play in. You'll find it under Worlds, My Worlds. You want to learn more about how to build worlds, take advantage of the tours with the Wednesday World Tours, with Daisy Shaw's Tuesday World Tours, the classes and the workshops that are going on all the time right now here in AltSpace. The SDK meetup is for more advanced world building discussions, and there are tons of videos and in-world classes and world building with Carnivore and the computer science and VR team for free and paid, and others are taking advantage of the free access to Unity classes on the Unity website. When all this free information and tutorials are out there, nothing is to stop you from building in AltSpace and beyond.
We love showcasing new worlds here at News and Updates, and we have some fun ones this week to share with you. So first up, any Star Trek fans out there, there is Starship Alpha by David VR. Welcome to Alpha 170-D. Based on a next-gen starship, you find yourself on the bridge, roam the corridors leading to a shuttle bay and crew quarters.
And Sci-Fi 1 by David VR is a remote research station on the planet Vegas. This is part of the Trekkie Worlds and a world peace project by Peacenik Rick. 2021, a time to start believing in world peace. You are in space looking down on Earth. So enjoy the soothing music, visit the auditorium and the gardens.
I have to say, this is a favorite world of mine. I absolutely love that one. Cherry Blossom Trail by our awesome AltSpace VR admin, Faye. A great place for photography, or take a walk down the trail to the waterfall while watching the cherry blossoms fall, or take a rest in the cabin and chat with friends.
And Daybreak Festival by Tom Kanicki is, you just experience this enchanted forest and listen to big electronic hits from Alesso and Tiesto and the Swedish House Mafia and so many more. We just love our world builders.
Now, as a reminder, we use Discord as our key communication tool. Oops, sorry. I'll carry on for.
Please. No, go ahead, please.
With each other and the various groups in our community, including event communities. We have some tips for you on using Discord. So we are visual people. We like patterns and things organized into groups. If you are looking to ask a question or discuss a specific topic, scan the Discord server's list of channels to look for what are called categories. Word in all caps that group related channels together. These keyword titles host channels related to that topic below. For instance, on the AltSpace VR Discord, you will find all event information under the category Events. Need help with world building? Check under the World Building category for a variety of channels to help you find the answers or connect people with specializing in these topics.
Now, if you're a Discord owner, please help your fans, your users and your fans find related topics by creating categories through the right-click option in the channels list. Now, be specific with your titles as people Donna will tell you right off, they tend not to read. And so the clearer you are, the better you help them find the right section. Also, if you're an event host with an active Discord server, one that's been going for a couple of months with all kinds of information activity, go to the AltSpace VR Discord server and look up under events for event servers and post a link to your server there to encourage others in the AltSpace VR community to find it and join it.
And remember, we will have more Discord tips in our own news and updates server and here next week. Now, community helpers, it's time for us to talk to you, the AltSpace VR community helpers. This week, we want to talk about helping in the AltSpace VR Discord.
Now, we go from one Discord to another Discord. Community helpers are required as part of your responsibilities to help support users in the AltSpace VR Discord by answering questions from the community and around world building, event hosting, troubleshooting, and a variety of issues that are just typical issues. Remember, all account issues and serious user support questions are to be directed to the altvr.com support website on the website.
As mentioned, categories help organize channels, but help new users asking questions on the wrong channel by responding to their name in the right channel. That often introduces them to the channel and the additional resources there, keeps the conversation on topic, and helps them understand gently how the server is structured. It's just a kind way of communicating with people because honestly, if you understand the structure, please keep in mind, not everybody does. So not everybody did something dumb. Some people just didn't realize how it works, right? So be kind.
And ensure that the help you provide is specific and helpful. One of the ways to learn more about how to use AltSpace VR is by researching and finding the answers to things you don't know about. Gives you a good excuse. So dig into those support documents and provide links to the most common questions and use the powerful search features in Discord to find the answers for these often repeated questions and then either link to them or restate them, the right answer in your own words. And helping people to answer their, helping answer people's questions usually teaches you more about AltSpace than just using it. So we love doing that.
Absolutely. I have to tell you, if you ever want to learn something, teach it to someone else because while you're teaching it, you will learn more than you can possibly imagine. That is so true, Laurel.
Amen.
So remember, the rules are much the same as for AltSpace VR. Play nice, be kind, and know that the Discord is not the place for technical and account support. To report bugs, account issues, and other user issues, please put in a support ticket, use altvr.com/support. Now, let's move on to AltSpace events. Let's start with a look back at the events over the past few weeks. Our reporters have been busy reporting on the events, and there have been a lot of them. If you would like to become a news and updates reporter like them, please talk to us after the show. We'd love to have you join the crew.
Now, many are still talking about this week's theater production with Ariel and Karen and Diamond and Lance and Rich and so many others with Ariel's Little Red in the Story of the Bandits. What a hoot. Oh my God, I hope you all saw it. This collaborative community effort helped Ariel realize her dream of acting in her high school theater classes. Now, a team of community helpers pulled together to help her produce, direct, write, and star in this wonderful twist on the so-called sequel to Little Red Riding Hood story. We could spend the whole show telling you about the crazy and funny production. I'm not kidding. It was just amazing. But we're hoping they're going to repeat the adventure soon. So we're hoping for Karen, Diamond, everybody, and Ariel that we're going to hear that when the next event is going to be. Don't miss it. So well over a dozen people were involved in putting this together, including Ariel's mother and family. Karen, who built the amazing world and many of the props in Unity, and Lance, one of our news and updates, Reporters who stepped up to be stage manager. Love that. So, congratulations to Ariel and the whole team for such a wonderful and successful event, making this teenager's dream come true. So, I love it.
Now, the team at GAY have added another event, an LGBTQ plus friendly dating game. The stage is bright and delightful, and what fun and havoc was caused as the contestants played the dating game this week. The show is set again to happen this Thursday. Now, a chill out COVID party was held on Friday, encouraging those in lockdown to hang out and listen to music under the glow of a shiny, silvery COVID virus. Oh my gosh, love it. Only in VR. Could you experience that safely and have a good time doing it?
Yes, indeed. And kind of think this is a new normal. A new normal. We see that. Friday was also Daft Punk Alive 2007 concert revisited with a massive bespoke venue with astonishing psychedelic visuals to accompany the pioneer music of Daft Punk. We so love that you can relive these amazing moments with concerts, speeches, and so much more right here in AltSpace VR.
Now, at the beginning of the week, the Trump toilet toss, which has been, shall we say, the butt of many jokes and great fun over the past year or so, was converted into a memorial toilet toss for people to throw objects that Trump enjoy as he slithered his way out of the back door of the White House.
Mm-hmm. And I can tell y'all are so happy about this. Oh my goodness. The world celebrated the inauguration of Joe Biden and Kamala Harris as President and Vice President of the United States, much to the shock and dismay of conspiracy theorists who didn't think it was really going to happen. It's like, I don't understand it. The watch party was streamed into AltSpace VR, and there were amazing expressions of oohs and ahs when one of what I think is one of the largest firework displays ever went off behind the White House.
That was insane.
Oh, watch the video because that was amazing, especially it was accompanied by singer Katy Perry singing her appropriate hit single Firework in front of the pool at the Lincoln Memorial. I mean, what an amazing celebration and powerful spectacle as the United States government returned to what we can best describe as a form of normal. And with this great attitude of we're gonna get things done. I love this positive attitude of hope and hopefully reconciliation that is hitting there. What a moment to share here in AltSpace.
Now, these are just a few of the many events happening every week in AltSpace VR. Now it's time to turn our attention to what is coming up this week. So you will rush to our events calendar and RSVP these events so you don't miss a minute of the excitement here in AltSpace VR.
Mm-hmm. Now there is another psychedelic rave with the Inner Circle, and DJ Sunny Moon is performing for hours here later today, helping you rock out with your mind manifesting self and rave to psychedelic music. This week they're bringing back Raja Ram's live set from Sci-Fi, as in PSY-Fi Festival in the Netherlands from 2017.
Now, Graham's Simulation Nation features a screening of Johnny Mnemonic, I say that right, with a discussion of the impact this cyberpunk film had on society. This is a blast from the past. Check that out in a couple of hours. Not into cyberpunk films? Check out Roxy's movie club tonight featuring a sci-fi and All Alone themed short films, including Lucid, I love it, A Date in 2025, Contact Alone, and Arlo Alone. Or party tonight with Evolve VR's Saturday night party with DJ Illuminati and the after party in the new Brooklyn rooftop.
Now, Donna's Lived Love sessions continue all week with a variety of events open to themed discussions and socializing with a strong Christian and biblical theme. Fridays are Live Love Christian movie nights. That is definitely spicing things up. We love that during the week. This is a great growing community, and it is open and welcome to everyone everyone, especially in this time of change and challenge. Thanks for continuing to do that, Donna.
Oh, thanks. Like, I have to tell you that
Mhm.
we are a food community. And so stay tuned. We have a food, something related to food coming up soon because we literally spend a lot of time talking about food. Timon and Alexandra are hosting Greek mythology and literature in English and Greek on Sunday in the Greek Tavern.
Taverna.
That's what I was going to say. So, what fun! If you aren't familiar with Greek mythology, this will be fascinating. Timon and his team have many events throughout the week, so check out their channel to discover what other adventures they are up to. And just as a side note, channels are a great way to stay connected with an event. So I get asked a lot of times, is there a search tool for events? And one of the great, what Altspace gives us is go to the website, click on channels, there's featured, and then there's all, and scroll through, find the ones you want, and you can easily mark interested in all the events you want to go to in a channel. Sorry about that.
Oh, no, perfect. Now, Sunday is C's Anime Club event with a watch party of the new episode of Attack on Titan. Anime and manga, I have to be careful how I say that now. Readers are encouraged to join.
Anime.
And yep, manga readers are encouraged to join, and you are asked to leave the spoilers at home to ensure everyone has a fantastic and great time.
Now, Matt the scientist is hosting a series of events called, surprise, Ask a Scientist, allowing you to ask this scientist scientific questions. Say that fast 3 times. We hope those are the kinds of questions you come with. What a fun and great educational forum and way to make science fun. Check it out on Sunday.
And Donna, I heard he's going to do the science of cooking. So there you go.
That's so awesome.
I love it. Now, we love language events and workshops here in Altspace VR. Michael continues with his English V language workshops with educators in VR and Gold Lotus with 20 to 30-minute introductions to his longer course, which is a paid course to improve your English speaking skills in a wonderful virtual world experiences. So check these out all week long. He has them going on.
Now, this is long overdue. Actually had a couple of conversations about this recently, where people are looking for this and was able to say, I think there's going to be an announcement. So Laurel is bringing back her family history and genealogy introduction meetups and workshops. It began in 2018. These workshops discuss the challenges and joys of investigating your family's history in one of the first virtual family history educational museums in the world, right here in Altspace VR. And it's been hidden, and it should not be hidden. It should be out in the world. So I'm so glad this is happening, Laurel. Check the events calendar for the upcoming events and learn how to climb your own family tree. A good one, Laurel. She will begin offering more extensive workshops in Altspace VR in February, which is literally like hours from now.
No, I know. You just made me break out in a sweat. It is. All right. Tom Nickel, the father of Jeremy Nickel, the founder of Evolve VR, is hosting a series of, this is so cool, on-location storytelling events in the virtual version of the location where these stories take place. So travel with him to where this origin story of stories like Buddha and the compassion happened, and other places weekly through time and history.
Now, I'm so excited that I get to talk about this one. We're very excited about this next event. It's happening Monday. It is the launch of the new Indigenous Peoples in XR collaborative project meetup. This group is dedicated to creating an open community of Indigenous people using VR, AR, XR, and 3D digital tools and immersion technology for the preservation of culture, history, language, and more. So we're building a collaborative network with tribes and Indigenous representatives, including Educators in VR, the Gregorian College in Canada, Silconehagen in Denmark, Students in VR, and the Virtual World Society. So bring all these groups together. If you are a member of an Indigenous group or association and want to be involved in this global effort, check out the launch on Monday here at AltSpace. I regret to tell you it's Monday morning. However, I'm still very excited about this event. Monday morning in North American time.
In North America, it's afternoon for the rest of the parts
I could
of the
move
world.
somewhere else, yeah.
So isn't it fun to live in a place where time zone kind of gets lost in your head here? Welcome to VR. So ASC, the ASC group is back with their Think It, Feel It, Be It method acting workshops and meetups with Alt Person. This week, he's exploring the method pressure point techniques to help you become your character. That didn't go over very well.
Well,
you have to be old to recognize that fake voice. It's a Boris Carlos voice, you know.
Oh my.
Get me through this.
Tuesday, Educators in VR is responding to popular demand for an open discussion on civic leadership and engagement in these very confusing and troubled times where facts are twisted and falsehoods gain more traction than truth. Teachers and students have struggled over the past few years with the growing beliefs in conspiracy theories and lies, and now is the time to confront it wisely, safely, and compassionately. Bring back healthy civic engagement. So Laurel and Caitlin Krause of the Virtual World Society will be co-hosting this discussion as we learn how educators can work with students and each other to bring back discernment and shine the light on truth.
Oh,
well, you have a big job.
Yeah. We just go talk about it. You know, who says anything about doing about it? No, we're going to be talking, and hopefully others are going to be doing. Tuesday, Luke is back for another concert with acoustic music. This, you know, if you haven't been to his concert, it is so wonderful. It is a great opportunity just to hang around and listen to this fabulous singer with your friends. And then Get Social has brought back their multiverse world hops, touring around fun and interesting worlds in AltSpace. So check out their world hop on Wednesdays.
Wednesday is a special event with the Educators in VR V Coaching and Personal Development with Brendan Black. He's the founder of Talk Ag to Me podcast. Mm-hmm. He will present a workshop on how he works with leaders in agriculture using new social media, publishing technologies, and communication, and encourages leadership opportunities for other students in agriculture. Wednesday.
What a great opportunity.
Yeah, absolutely. Wednesday is another Students in VR workshop, bringing in XR experts from around the world to be interviewed by students of all ages to help us explore and learn more about using XR technologies in education and beyond.
Do we know who the speaker is going to be this week?
Actually, yes, and I should have updated it on Friday. It's Caitlin is coming in this week. Oh! Caitlin Krause from Virtual World Society.
Yay!
So she's going to be busy.
Yeah. All right. Meet the Program Owner is also Wednesday as Keegan answers your questions and brings us some updates, hopefully, on what's happening in the AltSpace world of development with maybe she sneaks in a few new features and functionality announcements. We'll see. Check it out on Wednesday.
Get Social Network hosts the Women in AR and Allies on Wednesday this week, bringing together women and those who support and encourage them in XR technology, programming, and technology in general. Also, check out Get Social's popular Winter Sky Race as you race across the wintry mountains for some fun and thrills in AltSpace VR.
Now, following this, Andy Fidel of Get Social has started a weekly social media marketing masterclass in AltSpace. She explores the basics of Twitter, how to reach your target audience, content creation, metrics, and how to build a community. There's been some changes in social media and in analytics very recently, in the last couple of weeks, so you want to check that out. We love that she is sharing her expertise with us here in AltSpace VR.
Now, Thursday is another Latin XR meetup for Spanish-speaking community members. If you speak non-English language, consider starting your own meetup for others so you may connect in your language.
I want to see every language represented here. I really do. Thursday is the new Educators in VR XR Medical and Healthcare team. What they're doing is incredible. They're bringing a special presentation on SimX. This is one of the leading providers of emergency medical education and training platforms for schools, governments, healthcare organizations. This platform helps to provide training in a variety of emergency medical care techniques in VR and is really revolutionizing the medical industry. You got to see this to believe it.
Crime Time with Flock is back Thursday with a new crime discussion with Arabella and Oswin. This week, they are discussing Faith Hedgepeth, who was killed in an unsolved brutal murder in North Carolina that led to one of the most extensive investigations in the state's history. Now, that sounds like fun.
It sounds gory and fun at the same time. Some people love that. Not me. All right. Lance Husky is bringing back his Fly Hide and Seek event on Thursday. Yay. And it is followed by an after party in the Cave Bar for some fun games and social. And we've been missing it. The Rotary VR Universe Club is back again on Thursday with a special workshop on the art of public speaking with plenty of valuable tips and tricks to improve your communication skills. Something we all can use. I know I can.
And if you guys keep up with the calendar, look through the calendar in AltSpace, you know this. This is just a tip of the iceberg of events and activities happening in and around the AltSpace VR community. Check out the events on the events calendar for the main events as well, and make sure to go through all. And RSVP to send yourself a reminder, right? The reminder comes out via email 1 hour before the event so that you don't miss a moment of events that you want to get to.
Yay. All right. Whoa. Are you ready? Donna, do you want to introduce our question while I turn on the participation buttons?
So a couple weeks ago, we did a retrospective of 2020. At the end of the show, we showcased our wishes and desires for updates and new features in AltSpace VR. Now we want to look to you. It's your turn. What would you want to see come to AltSpace VR in 2021? A month of it's already almost over. Shocker, but what are your thoughts, people?
All right, Lance, you're up. What do you want to see?
Okay, so the big thing I really want to see would be copy and paste.
Oh, amen. Oh, wouldn't World Builders just like it'd be orgasmic to have copy and paste? Oh, yes.
Oh, yeah. And
Love
grouping.
that.
And grouping.
Oh,
That'd
and
be nice
grouping,
too.
yes.
Oh,
See,
yeah.
now you're just teasing us. You're making us lust here. What else should we have, Lance? What else? Copy and paste grouping and?
I don't know. I can't think of it right now. Those are just two major ones.
Okay.
Oh, and undo.
Oh, yes. Yes.
Accidentally move something, hit undo it, puts it right back in. Like, I didn't lock that.
Yes, and I don't know if any of you work with some video platforms that for doing video editing and things. Some of them have a thing where you can copy attributes and then paste them right on top of another thing. Wouldn't that be awesome? Go, I want this one to look and should be in the same shape as this one, which looks and be the same shape as that one. So yeah, if we're asking, let's really ask,
Yeah.
Let's just ask for everything in that. I think that's beautiful. All right. I'm with you on that one. Good choices. All right. Who else? I love those. Those are beautiful. Thank you. Okay. Who else has some things that they want to ask the AltSpace gods for this year? What do you want to see? Donna, what's on your list?
I would seriously, my biggest ask would be that managing events from the website. That's what I do is VR
Mhm.
production, and managing events would move from DOS to the real world. It's like a
Yeah.
DOS version of
Yes.
of coding, and I would love it to move to the real world. So I have all sorts of
Agreed.
asks for the when you edit create and edit an event on the website. So a whole bunch around that.
Absolutely. Absolutely. I mean, with HX technology now, that's just would be so easy to add. Yeah, make that much easier. I love that. All
So
right,
I'll
let's
say
see who. Yeah,
I'll
go ahead.
say one more. When you're an event host and you open up the host tools, they've got this really cool little sidebar now. So that's a nice add. I want the emojis on there. So as somebody who manages an event, as a host, we can actually give emojis to things without having to close that and open up and stuff like that. So that would be
Oh,
my other really big one. That's
good
like I consider that
ask.
critical. Yeah.
That's a great ask. I love that. All right, Margie Icky Diamond. What's
My
yours?
one favorite ask would be to have search on worlds. In world. So
In
in our
world.
headsets,
Yeah.
in all
Yeah.
space that we could search on worlds
Wouldn't that be
and
beautiful?
events. Yes,
You know,
it would
we
be
need-
lovely.
Hint, ancient, I won't say. There needs to be a way to do a search that doesn't load all that information into our headsets. That's part of the problem of having in-world search is it has to process that data right in our headsets,
Mhm.
and that would just cause us to crunch. But if we could find a way around that, wouldn't that be perfection? Oh, love that. Anything else?
Not that I can think of.
Okay, I want to, just along that same idea, I want to verify if a world has things in it, and if it's really, really ready. There are literally millions of worlds that are out there that are completely empty and nobody ever did anything with them. I don't want to see those. I want to see the ones that are done and ready for me to visit. So somehow I'd like to have those. If they have
Well-
you need to have a template or something in it, so it's just not an empty nothing. Donna?
Yeah, it would be nice. That it was based on diagnostics, right? So it has to
Mhm.
meet the X number of diagnostic to things before it shows up in a search.
Absolutely.
That would be nice.
Wouldn't that be wonderful?
Yeah.
That would be so cool. Then
Yeah.
that would narrow down to useful worlds, and
Yeah.
that would limit that search. I think that would be brilliant. All right, Karen, again, congratulations on the awesome theater production and the beautiful world and everything that you did. For Ariel, what would you want to see? What do you want to ask the Altspace VR gods?
Well, before that, Lorel, I just want to thank you for the nice compliments you gave us. Really appreciate it. Very, very, very nice. And all of your help, and especially in the beginning when we got a little bit of a late start. I really appreciate it.
Doing it for
And,
the community.
just-
All right, what do you want to see?
Just a couple of little things. One, I would like to see after you click on a portal and the group takes off, I'd love to be able to cancel out of that, because usually when we stay back, it's to help somebody out or whatever. So that, and then the other little thing would be group messaging within the messaging system. And that's all I can think of right now.
No, be more specific. Group message, because we already have, you can message all the people in an event space, but you mean you want to be able to pick a few people and all send them the same message?
Exactly.
Oh, that's a cool idea. I hadn't thought about that
Like
one.
if you're in a world and maybe you want to send the same message to 3 or 4 people.
That's cool. I like that. That's a great idea. All right. And please, do not lose these great ideas. Go to altvr.com/support. Send them in. We need those. All right. All right, who else? Now we have a bunch of people. Thanks, Karen. All right. So DSC Dominator, I think is what it is. You're on.
Yep, you got it.
Mhm.
Pretty much just a more group games like Holograms Against Humanity. Like to see more types of games. Group
Okay,
games.
more games, more games. I do know more are coming. Everything's been going bonkers with the remodel over the last year, but I know there are some good stuff coming back. They just revamped Alt Quiz, and so there's more, but that's good. Yeah, we need definitely more group games, and I don't because of the browser, we lost the what's it called, the Jack in the Box games, whatever's that called, and hopefully those will be back pretty soon. Yeah, I agree with that. Beautiful. All right, definitely need more games. All right, Kurt. There you are, Kurt. Kurt, you're up. What do you want? What do you want to see, Kurt?
Sharing of pictures within world.
Sharing of pictures within world. So you want to send them to your friend right within world?
Right.
Ooh, I like that. That's interesting. That's very cool. All right, great idea. Okay, now Mike. Hey, Mike. You're up.
Hey, so this one's sort of jokey, sort of serious, mainly serious. Firstly, I'd like our legs back.
Yes.
I know it's something we've not said for a
We
little while.
want legs. We want legs. Yes, indeed.
But obviously, expanding beyond that, what would be really nice is a bit more representation for, differently abled people or people that may want to express themselves, because they maybe want to show their individualism. So, as you say, prosthetics, wheelchairs. I know we've flogged this a lot during the avatar change, but I know it's something Microsoft did with their Xbox avatars, where they said, well, we want to represent everybody. I know you can be somebody different in virtual reality, but what if you still want to be you? So, if that was humanly possible and they were building on the avatars, that would be a nice feature to add in.
Excellent. Excellent. I love that. And, the avatars are still new. I mean, we are not even a year into these avatars. So we're ready for some new stuff to be coming. Yeah, love that. That is beautiful. Thank you, Mike. All right. Dan's with me. You're up.
Yeah, I just off the top of my head, I think one thing I'd like to ask the Altspace Gods is for an improved community helper program.
Yay! Great, Matthew. Thank you. That is beautiful. We definitely need to have more work on that. I really agree. Don't you, Donna? Yeah.
Sounds good.
Yeah. We need to have that updated and have that activated and going. I love that. All right. Are we out of time, Mark? We have one more question. Okay. Then we'll take us out.
Okay, I'll just keep it brief. Just a couple of things, actually.
Oh, you got your own announcement.
Yes, you did.
Yeah, just quickly, when we search for worlds, we find a lot of worlds that are kind of unfinished or experimental. It'd be really great to have as a default that worlds are unpublished and unlisted, kind of private and unlisted. The world book and say, yeah, it's published, so everyone can look at it.
I
So
love that idea.
All this kind of unfinished stuff. And
Absolutely.
the second thing,
Make it a
second
default. Love
suggestion
it.
is that it would be good to have folders in our favorites so that we can kind of save things as when we're doing world tours, we have like, this is the world tour for this week and these are my favorites, and
Yes.
just in folders so you don't have to go through pages and pages
Oh,
of favorites
yes.
to
No
what you're looking for.
kidding. Yes. Yeah, or rank them or something. Like something
Yeah,
so
yeah.
that you're not going through 65 pages one at a time. I know.
Yeah, I'd like to kind of
Absolutely.
categorize them in a way.
Yes.
Absolutely. This is not a
Could not
brag, this
agree
is the
more.
facts. Mark and I went through and we inventoried all of the worlds for educators in VR over the holidays, and we're over 90 worlds and counting. We have a bunch more coming. 90 worlds. Imagine managing that in world. Just that kind of stuff. And it's like click, next. Then we forget the name of them and we don't know where it is and stuff. Yeah. Oh, folders. Bless you. That is a beautiful thing. And on that beautiful note, please, everyone, do let Altspace know that you want these things. Even if it's somebody else's idea, please, it's not about ownership of ideas. It's about having enough voices say, we want this improvement. We want this feature. We want this. Please send that in to altspacevr.com/support, or you can also go to the Altspace Discord, though they're not pay close attention, but you can add it in the feedback there because we need these things absolutely heard. Oh, I love these ideas. Don't you, Donna? This is good stuff. All right. That is it for this week's news and updates. Thank you all for your input, and thank you for being here every week to share the latest updates from in and around the Altspace VR community. We live stream the news onto YouTube every week, and you can catch up with past episodes to learn about Altspace VR events, projects, news, and community activities. And we feature the Altspace VR analysis feed in our news and updates Discord, so you don't have to go anywhere. You can just pay attention to everything right where we are on our Discord.
Now, the conversation doesn't stop here in Altspace VR, so Discord is actually our home base for our community outside of Altspace VR, and we invite you to join the News and Updates Discord to keep up with the news and activities here and around the VR industry, to share your worlds, your news, your events, and updates with us. So you can go to discord.me/news updates. Please tell a friend and share our Discord and YouTube channel so others can keep up with the news in and around Altspace VR as well.
Now, we are not Altspace VR employees. We do this for you for free. Our team works hard every week to gather the news and information. It takes a lot of people to help our community keep up with everything going on here in Altspace. This is a great group, and we would love your help. So if you'd like to join the News and Updates team, please let us know after the show. We need every ability and every talent. We will train you in event hosting and management and moderation, everything you want to know. This is your show as much as ours, and we'd love you to be a part of it.
Also, we will hang around after the news to answer your questions and to talk about what you are doing in Altspace VR. So stick around, as we'd love to chat with you. Thanks to our, as always, News Updates volunteers and moderators that help make this event such a success. An event never happens with just one person. It always takes a team. So thank you, thank you, thank you. So in these uncertain times, please be safe wherever you are in the world. See you next week.
Yay! Thank you, Donna. Thank you, Mark. Thank you, everybody. Woo!